You show up to the gym. That's already a win. But what if I told you the hardest part isn't walking through the door, it's what you do after that? Most beginners unknowingly fall into a few traps that seem fine on the surface but quietly crush progress underneath. Let's break down the first 4. Number 7. Forgetting the basics: sleep, water, nutrition. You can lift like a beast, but if you sleep like a raccoon in a rave, you're not going far. This is the most underrated gym mistake: neglecting the boring stuff. Sleep, hydration, and nutrition aren't extras. They are the foundation. You're not just building muscle in the gym, you're breaking it down. The actual growth that happens while you're horizontal, drooling into your pillow like a champion. But what do most beginners do? Chug a pre-workout, train for 90 minutes, then go home and eat 2 Pop-Tarts and a protein shake like they just won the Olympia. Here's the truth. No sleep equals no recovery. No water equals no pumps, no stamina. No food equals no fuel, no muscle. Think of your body like a smartphone. The gym drains your battery. Sleep and food, that's your charger. And skipping those is like yelling at your phone for dying when you never plug it in. Doesn't make sense, right? Pro tip: if you want your workouts to actually do something, start with this rule. Optimize the 23 hours outside the gym just as much as the 1 hour inside it. Number 6. Not putting weights away. This one, it's less about results and more about not being that person. You know who I'm talking about. The one who leaves 45-pound plates on every machine like it's a public art installation. You're not in a hurry to catch a flight. Rack your weights. It might seem petty, but this small act of respect sets the tone for everything else. Clean environment, clean mindset. Plus, do you really want to be responsible for someone else tweak back because they had to unstack your deadlift? And if you're thinking, well, no one racks theirs, so why should I? Boom. You just became a follower, not a leader. Small actions reveal big character. You're building a stronger version of yourself. Cool. That stronger version puts the dumbbells back. Number 5. Being afraid to ask for help. You're staring at a cable machine like it's an alien spacecraft. Buttons, pulleys, wires everywhere. A dude next to you is cranking out triceps pushdowns with Jedi precision, and you're over there wondering where the rope goes. Here's a plot twist. That intimidating guy, probably super chill. 90% of experienced lifters love helping out. Why? Because we were all beginners once. We've all done curls in the squat rack. We've all face-planted trying to balance on a Bosu ball. The key is confidence. Asking for help doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. It's like pulling over to ask for directions instead of driving aimlessly in circles with a GPS that keeps saying recalculating. And honestly, you might make some gym friends. Or at least get that rope attachment figured out before someone uses it to do a full CrossFit workout in your spot. Number 4. Skipping leg day. The classic. I'm just focusing on upper body right now. Translation: I don't want to squat because it sucks and it's hard and I don't know what I'm doing. We get it. Legs are brutal. They hurt. They humble you. They turn confident bros into Bambi. But skipping them? Big mistake. Leg training triggers some of the biggest hormonal responses in your entire body. Hello, testosterone and growth hormone. Not to mention balance, athleticism, posture. Yeah, everything. You're not a torso. You're a full human. Train like one. Also, nobody wants to be that guy with a jacked upper body and 2 breadsticks below the waist. Symmetry isn't just aesthetic, it's functional. Weak legs equals weak lifts. Your deadlift, your squat, even your bench press suffers without strong glutes and hamstrings. If your legs aren't sore sometimes, you're leaving progress on the table. Or more accurately, you're never picking the table up because your quads can't handle it. Here's the thing. These first 4 mistakes, they're sneaky. They're not always obvious. You think you're doing everything right. You're showing up, moving your body, breaking a sweat. But if you ignore these, your progress will stall like a treadmill with a broken belt. So take a minute. Be honest with yourself. Are you sleeping enough? Are you eating real food? Are you being that guy who leaves 315 on the bar? Are you ghosting leg day like it's a weird ex? Don't wait for 6 months to go by before realizing you're spinning your wheels. Fixing these now means everything else you do in the gym suddenly becomes way more effective. And guess what? The next section covers the final 3 beginner mistakes. And the number 3 slot is the one everyone messes up. Even people who've been lifting for years. Plus, you'll get a bonus rule at the end that could make or break your long-term gains. You've already fixed the basics: hydration, sleep, putting your weights back like a decent human being. Great. But now it's time for the deeper mistakes. The ones that feel right. Until your results plateau, motivation dips, and your gym life becomes one long loop of why am I not seeing progress? Let's hit the final 3 beginner mistakes, plus a bonus rule at the end that might be the game changer you didn't know you needed. Number 3. Only using machines instead of free weights. The seems right, but is wrong mistake. You walk into a gym for the first time, and there they are, rows of shiny machines with diagrams, handles, weight stacks, and promises of tone and sculpt. Machines feel safe, controlled, predictable, and hey, they even tell you how to use them with stick figure drawings, so what could go wrong? But here's the problem: real strength isn't built in a fixed track. When you rely only on machines, your body never learns to balance, stabilize, or move through natural motion paths. Your muscles may get stronger, sure, but your stabilizers, joints, and overall coordination get left behind like a bad sequel. It's like learning to ride a bike with training wheels. Forever. Free weights, barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells teach your body how to actually move. They activate your core, improve balance, engage multiple muscle groups, and translate to real-world strength. You don't want to be the person who can leg press 400 pounds but wobbles like a baby deer doing walking lunges. Start simple. Goblet squats over leg press. Dumbbell presses instead of chest machines. Romanian deadlifts over hamstring curl machines. Machines aren't evil, but they're tools, not the toolbox. And if you're depending on them 100%, you're basically building a house using only duct tape and hope. Number 2. Ego lifting. Going too heavy too soon. You see someone curling 50s. You think, I could do that. And suddenly you're swinging dumbbells like you're trying to start a lawnmower that hasn't worked since 2003. Let's get this straight. Lifting heavy is not the problem. Ego lifting is. That's when you pick weights that are clearly too heavy and prioritize impressing others over lifting with proper form. You've probably seen it in action: backs arching like angry cats, bars dropping, representatives looking like seizures. And while it may look intense, it's not building strength. It's building bad habits. And possibly hospital bills. What you should focus on: form, control, and range of motion. Nail those with lighter weight, and strength will come naturally. Lift with your muscles, not your ego. Because here's the truth bomb: nobody cares how much you're lifting. Seriously. People are way too busy checking themselves out in the mirror or trying not to fart during Romanian deadlifts. You lifting like a maniac doesn't impress anyone. It just increases your chances of getting sidelined by injury. So next time you're about to grab the 70s for bicep curls when the 30s still feel like a challenge, maybe dial it back. Respect the grind, not the spotlight. Number 1. Not being consistent. This is the big one. The mistake that silently kills more progress than all the others combined. You miss a Monday, then Wednesday, then suddenly it's 2 weeks later and your gym bag has become a laundry hamper. We've all been there. But if you don't get back on track fast, the gap widens, and your momentum dies. Fitness rewards consistency, not intensity. It's not the one brutal 90-minute leg session that changes you. It's the regular, manageable sessions you actually stick to. Want to know what separates the people who get shredded from the ones who don't? It's not genetics, supplements, or secret rep schemes. It's showing up, even when they don't feel like it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. That means hitting the gym 3-4x a week, prioritizing sleep, eating enough protein, staying hydrated, repeating the process, even when motivation dies. Because motivation will absolutely die sometimes. But discipline? That's your real gym partner. When you lock in your schedule and treat your workouts like appointments, the game changes. And one more thing, don't fall for the "I'll start Monday" trap. Start now. Messy action beats perfect planning every time. Bonus rule: focus on sustainability over hype. Here's the part most YouTube fitness videos skip over: sustainability. Everyone's talking about 30-day shred plans, get ripped fast hacks, and trendy routines that leave you wrecked by week 2. But here's the uncomfortable truth: if you can't sustain it, you won't maintain it. The The goal isn't to burn out in a blaze of burpees and bro science. The goal is to build a lifestyle you don't have to escape from. That means choosing a workout schedule that fits your real life, not demonizing carbs, rest days, or the occasional donut. Training smart, not just hard. Being okay with slow progress, because slow is sustainable, and sustainable wins. You want to look fit next year? Then you better stop looking for 10-day fixes and start thinking in terms of months and years. Think habits, not hype. Fitness isn't a sprint. It's not even a marathon. It's brushing your teeth, something you just do, because it's part of who you are now. So build systems. Track your workouts. Forgive yourself when you miss a session, and then show up the next day like it never happened. Because that is what separates lifers from quitters. Let's recap real quick. You've got the 7 beginner mistakes. White heavy checkmark forgetting recovery. White heavy checkmark leaving weights everywhere. White heavy checkmark not asking for help. White heavy checkmark skipping leg day. White heavy checkmark living on machines. White heavy checkmark lifting with ego. White heavy checkmark being inconsistent. And now you've got your bonus rule. Make it sustainable, or don't bother. The gym doesn't reward perfection. It rewards those who keep showing up, even when it's inconvenient, even when they're tired, even when no one's watching. Especially when no one's watching. So here's your challenge. Pick one of these mistakes that hit home. Fix it today. Then fix the next one. Stack those wins. You're not just working out, you're building a mindset. And trust me, your future self will thank you.